Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm Khanza Shadiqa Ighfirly and I'm from Prodi Management with name 231111045. And now I want to tell you about globalization and business communication, English communication skills for Thai automotive engineers. So let's get started. Okay, to participate successfully and effectively in this ever-changing and competitive world, nations as well as organizations have to reconsider their own rules and reposition themselves so as to operate securely and productively in this global trading place. As part of the professional development of its human research, an individual nation needs to include in changing the English language proficiency as a key to building generic skills, particularly in the Asian region where English is not spoken as the first language, such as in China, Vietnam, or Thailand. This demands new work practices, that is, more flexible labor force. However, proficiency in English, particularly in oral communication, is a necessary requirement for global engineers, and yet it is the biggest difficulty of non-English speaking engineers. Being entrenched as the dominant global language in the internationalization of business and for multinational corporations, the English language has brought and continues to bring co-partners and co-workers together so they can share a common vision, exchange ideas, and drive collective agendas. Proficiency in English language, apart from being a challenge, has also become an opportunity, a key competitive differentiator for individual workers, corporations, and entire economic system. The importance of the English language and its impact on the professional development of company personnel has become a critical research area of global English and business communication. Numerous studies have investigated how and why the English language has become the predominant language in international communication in today's world. They have generally revealed two main sources that have promoted English as the most powerful world language that is today. A historical viewpoint which highlights the impact of the British and American colonies, and a social cultural perspective pointing to the outcomes as of the globalization process. Those studies have attempted to make a connection between the claim that the growth of English as the universal lingua franca of the world is more historical and socio-cultural importance, and the view that it's more result of a political and imperialist expansion, as well as of a result business and technological advancement, assert that the geographical historical reason its roots in the pioneering voyage of British sailors and explorers to the Americas, Asia, and Australia during the 18th century, and from the continuing expansion of British political imperialism during the 19th century in Africa, Asia, and the South Pacific. According to Crystal and Gretel, the socio-cultural aspect was generated not only by the large United States population, where nearly 70% of all English mother tongue speakers in the world resides, but also by the dominance of the US as the leading economic power of the 20th century, together with its current political and economic dominance, which has consolidated the role of English as a world language. The data collected from the interviews with the company executives and the foreign professionals were consolidated and reconstructed under the following themes. 1. English communication skills have emerged as one of the top requirement criteria, and 2. English oral communication skills have been found as the biggest challenge for Thai engineers. And 3. English language training strategies implemented in the engineering workplace are not meeting the expectation of the engineers of the company managers. English communication skills topping requirements criteria. The research subjects for this study present an overwhelming perspective that the English language has become a global passport and a source of power in today's business world, for not only the engineers but also for the companies and their countries. Particularly when English is found to be one of the top criteria in the process of recruiting new staff. In the context of Thailand's car manufacturing industry, organizations which have aspired to compete internationally have to maintain worldwide standards for their products. In order to achieve this, first and foremost, they have to recruit a professional body of qualified engineers with high-level multilingual skills. There is abundant evidence from the interviews of this study that raising the English communication skills in the workplace has been the focus of attention in doing business. Samart, the general manager in one of the automotive manufacturing plants, reported that the nature of work within joint venture partnership is the consequence of the globalization process, and English is the major means in communication. Likewise, the other interviews, executive Sarfi, Sirat, Sufon, and Sufan, all agreed that good English proficiency of the employed engineers was crucial for the organization due to its rapid international growth. Sarfi emphasized that English competence is essential for a local company to grow and to enter into the international marketplace. As we are a 100% pure Thai supplier in the Thailand automotive industry, and as we're significantly expanding as an investor and a joint partners into the international automobile industry, the English competence of our personnel is crucial for those companies which have already expanded into international markets. English is equally critical. Siraj made the following comments: as we have invested in various countries, the role of English language is very crucial for the employees in doing industrial business. Sufong, a plant manager, supported this view. There are 3 plants now operating in India. We send our team to support the production process there, and there, only English is used in our corporation. Sufun also admitted that to run a global business where strong and fierce competition was inevitable. Customer commitment and customer satisfaction were the top priority issues. To achieve these goals, Sufun revealed that the production process has been modified and innovated to strengthen the manufacturing capability, and again the English competence of the engineers was crucial in learning new knowledge, training new technology, and incorporating the modern technology into the production process. From what is happening outside Thailand, Sufan realized that importance and urgency of having high-level English communication skills in order to work with multinational engineering teams and to win neighboring markets. He explained, because we are now progressively investing more in international business, manufacturing plants in neighboring countries such as Malaysia, India, and Indonesia, urgently needs engineering personnel with good English, good engineering education, and flexibility in working in multicultural work teams. This response highlights the essential nature and value for a local Thai organization to have employees with good English proficiency in order to enter the global market. The same is true with companies which have already expanded to international markets and also to those who have neighboring competitors. Along this line, the process of recruiting new engineering staff responds to this high demand via setting hard lists for the newly employed. Exhibiting good command of English has become one of the most important criteria in the recruitment process. In this regard, Samar and Sufan highlighted a new practice their organization was following. That is, measuring the English proficiency of the new candidates as one of the top 3 priority qualifications. Good English proficiency, good engineering education and flexibility in working in a multinational engineering team. In recruiting new engineers, the candidates were required to pass an English proficiency test and to exhibit the ability to email in English. Some are described in more detail to recruit new engineers. Engineering and computer skill as well as emailing in English are established. The candidates are expected to pass the criteria of each particular skill. Sufan even took the view that English communication skills top all other selection criteria during the recruitment process, and he noted English proficiency of the candidate is the top priority than professional competency and ability to work in teams, because we're now progressively investing more in international business. We urgently need engineering personnel with good English, good professional education, and flexibility in working in multinational work teams. Sufan claimed that a good competent English user was what they really needed. He believed that with this competence, the engineers could efficiently work together with foreign customers. Proficiency in English of the employees become a value asset for the company to enter the global market. Thus, without adequate English qualification, the new candidate cannot obtain a work position in the organization. The importance of English in international business has been reiterated by the foreign professional as well. The emphasis that English was a common means of the communication in international business dealings, and proficiency to communicate in English was the core issue in initiating business with international suppliers and in working with multinational or multicultural engineers. So, we can conclude that English has been utilized as the most commonly shared language for the Thai group by its engineers to work cooperatively with their international engineering counterparts. In the meantime, English is playing a double-sided role as a valuable asset for those who have it and a barrier for those who have not. As transnational companies emerge and expand across the world, Thai automotive engineers have to do business and join hands with international engineering work teams, utilizing English as the most popular working medium while experiencing both the advantage of having this asset and the disadvantage of not possessing the language skills. So, from the article, in my opinion, an individual nation needs to include enhancing the English language proficiency as a key to building generic skills. Proficiency in English, particularly in oral communication, is necessary requirement for global engineers, and yet is the biggest difficulty of non-English speaking engineers. The importance of English in international business have been reiterated by the foreign professional as well. The emphasis that English was a common means of communication in international business dealings, and proficiency to communicate in English was the core issue in initiating business with international suppliers and in working with multinational or multicultural engineers. English has been utilized as the most commonly shared language for the Thai group by its engineers to work cooperatively with their international engineering counterparts. Thai automotive engineers have to do business and join hands with international engineering work teams, utilizing English as the most popular working medium while experiencing both the advantage of having this asset and the disadvantage of not possessing the language skills. So that's for me. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.